All right, guys, you can see that last target was getting away from me a little bit, but welcome back. Today I've got the BFR out here by Magnum Research. This is chambered in 44 Magnum. Hopefully you can see that right there. A 44 Magnum BFR, 7.5-inch barrel, guys. I put up a poll yesterday asking, would y'all rather see a video on the BFR, a 44 Magnum first, or the Ruger Super Black Hawk Bisley 44 Magnum first? And at the time of the making of this video, the BFR is in the lead, so I'm bringing you that video first. But yeah, really an awesome revolver. Let me switch to the other side of the camera. We'll take a closer view of it. Let you guys check it out. This is a really nice one, guys. First impressions are really high. Hope you guys like it as much as I am so far. But let me switch over to a different view so you guys can get a little bit better look at the revolver. All right, guys, so Magnum Research BFR, chambered in 44 Magnum. Should you buy one of these, this is exactly what you can expect to see when you open the box. The gun will be wrapped in a plastic sleeve like this right here. I just have it off for the video. So it does come in plastic. It comes in a foam box. They use the same foam for all the revolvers, so they have some that come up to a 10-inch barrel. So that's why you see the longer piece of foam there. Get the manual, of course, the obligatory NRA memberships, and then that's just my receipt. But this is how they come. And like I said in the before, they do come with a nice scope rail here. As you can see, it's a Weaver style scope rail, and that is going to go right onto the top of the receiver here. As you can see, the revolver is drilled and tapped to accept that scope rail. So should you want to mount a scope or any other kind of optic on top of the revolver, Magnum Research has you covered with that right there. So that's nice to see. Do have our standard lock there, so you can lock the firearm out if you need to. Got a nice sticker from Magnum Research, BFR, biggest, finest revolver. Very nice to see. I always kind of appreciate when a manufacturer includes a sticker like that. I like to put them on my reloading bench. We got a bunch of other little tools in here. The lock, and what else we got in there? Just some little warning labels and all that. But that's what you can expect to get if you buy BFR, guys. They come pretty nicely packaged. No problems whatsoever. Nice thick foam here, so you don't have to worry about the revolver being damaged during shipping or anything like that. But I just want to give you a look at what you can expect if you order one of these or pick one up from your local dealer. So let's take a look at the revolver here. So Magnum Research BFR, chambered in 44 Magnum, as you can see there. They are made right here in the United States, guys, in Pillager, Minnesota there. Very nice to see. Got some really nice features on this revolver, guys. 7.5-inch barrel, as I mentioned before. We're going to have the drilled and tapped receiver up here so you can run that scope mount should you choose to do so. Fully adjustable rear sight, as you can see there. We're adjustable for elevation here with the turn of a screw, and windage here on the side with the turn of that screw. Really nice, high-quality sight there, guys. Very nice indeed. We've also got a high quality front sight here, which is removable with a flathead screw there. So if you want to add a taller or a shorter blade to the front end, depending on what kind of ammunition you're running, you can change that out with these, guys. Also really nice to see, we're going to have a recessed target style crown here on the barrel. Really nice to see. Helps with the maintaining accuracy and just helps to prevent that crown of that muzzle from getting damaged with cleaning or anything else that may happen to it. So I really appreciate seeing that. High quality revolver, guys, made of stainless steel, a little bit of rubber and plastic where it needs to be, but the whole revolver itself is stainless, guys, even down to the ejection rod here. That is a stainless steel, as you can see, a stainless steel ejector rod there. We're going to have the base pin, which is secured by a screw, so when you're running those heavier loads, you don't have to worry about your cylinder pin walking on you. Very nice to see. The cylinder here is a free spinning cylinder, so we can spin clockwise, but we can also spin counterclockwise. So if you're loading and you need to go back, you have the ability to do so. Just a super nice feature to see on the revolver. It is similar to Ruger's too, by the way, so there is no need to go to half cock or anything. As soon as you open a loading gate, you're able to free spin that cylinder, so that's nice. Another thing about the cylinder while we're here is if you take a look in there, guys, hopefully you can see those chambers inside the cylinder. They have a recess in them, so the case head of your round will sit down in there. This is an empty case. Kind of just demonstrate. So I put it in there. You can see how it sits flush down in there now. Hopefully you can see that. So when you're firing the revolver, you don't have to worry about if the cases back out a little bit, and they won't jam the revolver up to where you can't turn the cylinder. So that's a really nice feature there. Nice single action, super crisp. Again, the revolver is totally clear. I'll show you guys there. Haven't put this one on the scale yet, but the trigger is super light, guys. Just absolutely no take up whatsoever. Right here, I'm on the wall, and a little bit of pressure, there's the brake. Super crisp, super easy trigger. Really nice on that, guys. As I mentioned before, nice Hogue overmold grip. We're gonna have the Magnum Research Eagle kind of embossed into the rubber there on both sides. Really a nice thing to see. This is their standard plow handle model, as I mentioned before. Magnum Research does offer a nice set of black micarta grips you can get for this to change them out. They do require a little bit of fitting, just so you know, but you can swap them. And also, if you're handy, you can probably just make a set of grips on your own as well. They do also offer a really nice Bisley grip frame on these revolvers, guys. And those are really a nice looking revolver as well. I really like to get my hands on one of those at some point in a different caliber. Probably pick one of those up here in the future. But just an awesome revolver. Let me turn y'all back around. We'll throw some 44 Magnum in it and try it out. And I've been sighting it in a little bit. I think she's still shooting a little low. Let's send a few more rounds down range and see what you guys think. I want to show y'all, this thing is just buttery smooth. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me step around. Buttery smooth on the rotation here on the cylinder. I mean, just absolutely no resistance whatsoever. And as far as loading the rounds, they just slide right in with no issue. I mean, just buttery smooth, guys. It's another one right here. That's 5 rounds. They just slide right in there. Revolver is just super, super high quality. I can't stress it enough. Just really well made. Super high quality. I'm going to throw another ear in there. These are 5 rounds of 44 mag. See if we can put them on target. That right target, I may not favor it just because it's kind of hard to see. I end up hitting that pole right there. So we may just focus on these 3. But let's see what we can do. 5 rounds of a 44 mag. Here we go. Hornady Custom. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. So you can see there, it is clear. That was 5 rounds of Hornady Custom, 44 Magnum, 240 grain XTP. You know, it's really not that bad. A lot of people, I think, are kind of afraid of the 44 Magnum because of the recoil. You know, if it were in the Bisley grip, it'd probably be a little bit less recoiling. But with this Hogue overmold they have here, guys, really not bad at all. If you're familiar with shooting revolvers, you'll be right at home. It's not a bad recoil, super easy to manage, especially with all the weight on this revolver. I need to get a weight on it and tell you guys what it is. I'm not sure right now, but it's got quite a bit of weight, several pounds. So it really absorbs a lot of that recoil. And that wasn't the hottest 44 Magnum, but it was fairly hot for what you can buy off the shelf, you know, in most stores. But not an uncomfortable, unpleasant revolver to shoot whatsoever. I have adjusted the sights a little bit. I think it is still shooting a tad low. I am holding about the top of most of those targets, and we're at about 20 yards here, I'd say. Shoots really, really well. I think I'm going to grab some more of my 44 specials. We'll send a few more rounds down range. I don't want to burn up all my Magnums right now. I think I've got 10 left. But let me grab some specials and we'll shoot those. It's just a great little revolver to shoot, guys. I highly recommend you checking one out. I'm really, really enjoying it so far. All right, guys, I've got 5 rounds of 44 special in the revolver this time. We're going to be looking at 180 grain jacketed hollow point. These are PMC bronze. I don't see a velocity advertised on the box, but we'll take a shot with these. Like I said, 180 grain, a little bit lighter bullet. I think we'll try one hand and see how that goes, guys. So let's take a few shots at about 20 yards here. One hand, 44 special. Hopefully you can see pretty well. You can see the recoil is definitely a lot less with those specials. Almost no recoil at all. Very easy to control, guys. Pretty much no recoil here. That should have been 5 shots. We are clear. So you can see there, handles 44 specials, no problem. Again, basically no recoil whatsoever. Super pleasant to shoot, almost like shooting maybe like a 380 or probably less than that, to be honest with you. Very comfortable with all this weight. Again, it just soaks up all the recoil, guys. Absolutely no problem whatsoever. Super accurate. Just a really awesome revolver. I definitely will be buying more of these in the future. For sure, I'd like to get one in 45 Colt, or maybe get the 454 Casull and be able to shoot 454 and 45 Colt. Definitely want to get a 30-30. If you have a chance to check one of these out, guys, I do highly recommend it. I think we may step back here and take a shot or two from 50 yards. See if we can get anything on that big target in the center. No promises. So if you want to follow me up there, we'll take a look and try a 50-yard shot with this guy. Super nice. All right, guys, I've stepped up to 50 yards here with the Magnum Research BFR, chambered in 44 Magnum. I've got 5 shots of that 44 Special loaded up here. I'm running low on 44 mags. I've got a little bit more 44 Special, so we're going to use it. This is going to be the 180 grain jacketed hollow point. Going to take 5 shots of that center target hanging from the chains down there. Hopefully we can put as many as possible on there. Haven't shot this one at 50 yards yet, guys, so I'm not sure what I'll be able to do, but let's find out. Let me throw my other ear in there. We'll send 5 shots down range. Hopefully we can get a few hits. Here we go, 50 yards. 44 Special. There we go, guys. There's one. No recoil at all. That one's a little low and left. It's another one. Maybe a little higher. It's another one. And maybe the last one. All right, that was it, guys. So you can see there we put 4 of 5 on there at 50 yards. Not too bad, especially for a revolver. I haven't shot at 50 yards yet. This is my first time shooting it today, matter of fact. But shoots great, guys. With those specials especially, absolutely no recoil. My hand-loaded specials have a little bit more recoil than that, but these are just off the shelf PMC bronze. No recoil, so if you have one of these and you're trying to ease yourself into the heavier loads, I recommend running some specials for sure, guys. But BFR, super nice revolver, whether it be in 44 or anything else. I don't think you can go wrong with one of these, guys. Super, super nice. If you've been hesitant about pulling the trigger, I recommend going ahead and grabbing one, guys. There's no reason to hesitate at all. Made well, absolutely no issues whatsoever. They make a great product, guys. I'm really enjoying it. I may move you down here. I think we'll take a couple more shots. I'll let you guys get out of here. But I'm really loving this revolver, guys. Really loving it. All right, guys, final thoughts on the Magnum Research BFR, this particular one chambered in 44 Magnum. You know, I honestly can't find anything I don't like about the revolver, guys. And again, let me remind you, this is coming from somebody who's never owned a Magnum Research product. I wasn't sending this for free. I wasn't sending this for review or anything like that. I bought it with my own money, my own hard-earned money, just like you guys would. This is a totally unbiased review. But again, I can't find anything I don't like about the revolver. It's exceptionally well made, guys. It's got all the features you want to see as a gun owner, as a revolver shooter, a gun enthusiast. It's got everything you want to see on it. I mean, we've got a free spinning clockwise, counterclockwise cylinder. We've got recessed chambers here for the case heads. We've got a super crisp, revolver is clear by the way, single action trigger, super crisp, no take up whatsoever, perfect trigger on it, guys. Nice adjustable for elevation and windage, fully adjustable rear sight, interchangeable front sights, guys. A nice target crown there that's recessed. Plenty of meat in between those chambers there on the cylinder. Hopefully you can see that. You could run any load you want through this and the revolver would handle it, guys. Absolutely no issues whatsoever. We've got that retained base pin there. I mean, just perfect. Absolutely perfect in every way. I wouldn't hesitate to take this into the woods to hunt. Or if you're a target shooter like me and just like to plink, awesome for that. You can run heavy loads, light loads. If you're a hand loader, this will be an awesome revolver. I highly recommend it. It definitely will not be my last Magnum Research revolver. Definitely got plans to buy some more already, I can tell you that. So if you guys have any kind of reservations, you've been kind of on the fence about buying one like I was, take all that and put it out of your mind. Go ahead and pick yourself up one of these. You will not regret it. Awesome revolver. I like it so much I found one round left in my pocket. Gonna send it downrange, 44 special before we go. While I load that up, just gonna mention if you guys found the video helpful, if you enjoyed it, please consider leaving it a like and a subscribe, maybe comment if you have anything to add. And share the video with people that you think may enjoy it as well, guys. It helps the channel to grow, helps immensely, more than you could ever know, and I really greatly appreciate it. Also, if you see anything in the video that you'd like to have or you think may could help you in your range experience, please consider checking out our Amazon shop. There's a link down below. I've got everything conveniently listed there for you to be able to pick up. Anything you buy there doesn't cost you a cent extra, guys. All it does is allows the channel to earn a small commission from anything you buy that I'll in turn reinvest back into the channel to bring you more quality reviews on guns like the BFR. Use it for target equipment, camera equipment, all that. It's totally reinvested right back into the channel, guys. This channel has no sponsors at this time. Everything's out of my own pocket. So any help you can provide is greatly appreciated. But if nothing else, just viewing and liking the video is super, super helpful, guys. So I'm very grateful for that. Let me send this final shot down range, let you guys get out of here. See if we can finish on a high note here, guys. One shot, about 20 yards, 44 special. Alrighty, guys. Just like that. Let you guys get out of here. Y'all have a great one. Check back frequently for more content. I got more stuff coming up. And while you're gone, go grab yourself a BFR. I think you'll really enjoy it.